Hi Nicky, well done yesterday. Great to see the progression you've made now in your swings, especially with the irons, gaining 20-30 yards with a 9-iron, and obviously the consistency and plus the direction, really impressive. So keep up the good work with that. Looking now at the driver, similar kind of sort of transition now in terms of the takeaway. You can see now we're doing sort of this practice drill. I know, trying to get the sensation that club is going back because of the turning of the right hip, the right shoulder, and the hands kind of following that. If, as you can see on this right hand one, this right side of your body kind of stays very static, the golf club now has to go somewhere. So if your arm's trying to get the golf club across the chest isn't moving, the left arm has to kind of go out in this position. The hands now have to follow, and that turning of the club around your body with the forearm causes that club to kind of rotate and get a bit kind of laid off and flat behind. You can see here now, kind of halfway back, how much kind of daylight there is between your arms and your hands and your chest, pushing that club away too far, making sure that club now gets very open. Now the problem with that is when the club face was aiming out to the right in an open position, you were forced then to swing the golf club basically to the left to try and compensate. So still working on that takeaway, getting that club to work back. And you can watch this movement here now, if you look at sort of the same position when it's a drill. You can see by your turning of your head how the body now has kind of moved a lot more. Obviously, we've got to try and get that same sensation. The head is staying there as the body rotates. You can see the club face there now at this position, much squarer, much more in line with your spine angle, which is great. Then when we go back to the golf ball, doing that same thing again, trying to do it without the following of the head. You see your right sort of hip and shoulder turning out the way now at this position, much more rotation in that torso, and then back. And then when the golf swing actually happened, that one there again, the club now working, the hands stay inside that yellow line from the previous ball flight, getting that club working better. Now when we actually come to make swing of the golf club, we're kind of halfway between where we were practicing and where we're actually trying to get to. So at this position here now, you can see the arm there. If I go back a frame or two, there we go. You can see the lead arm now not quite as far away from the body. There is a bit more twisting with that torso, getting that right side out of the way, up the top of the back. So when you get the club up here now in a better position, that club's able to come down a much better angle. And because of the angle now being better, you're able to square the club face up more efficiently, added to the fact the club face is squarer more. So you'll find the first few drives we hit now, the ball might start a little bit left and just keep going straight left. They're going an awful long ways. We can sit to sort of 220 there with the yardage. It's now going to be a trust element that this golf ball is not going to slice off to the right here, and you've got to try and compensate by trying to swing as hard left. The club face is certainly squarer because of that takeaway, and the body rotation is getting the club on a much better angle, making it easier for you to square that club face up at impact. It's all going to be good things for hitting the golf ball further and straighter. Just got to work now to embed that move in the takeaway. But certainly the practice you've been doing, certainly paying off. So keep up the good work, buddy. Hope that all makes sense. Any questions, definitely give me a shout and we'll catch up again soon. Nice one. Cheers, Nicky.